Hello, everyone, and welcome to November 2017 Squad Recap. Hopefully, you all have been having a great time, and for those of you in college, I feel your pain now. I've been dealing with finals and all sorts of fun stuff, but let's dive into this. The developers have been, going balls deep in V10. They're now fully into the bug fixing and polish mode, so we should be seeing V10, I'd say within a month, if not more. Optimistically, it'll be our Christmas present, but you never know. So, some of the updates that are coming out, the infantry movements are looking really well. I mean, that just looks awesome. We got, obviously, looks like a little bit different of optic. It's been tweaked a bit. And when you lay down, your guy actually, like, you can see the stages of when he's laying down. So you can't just instantly drop and, like, do the drop shot shit. So that'll be gone. Vaulting and climbing, as we all knew was coming, is fucking finally here. So those like 2-inch fucking rocks that you always get stuck on, no longer a problem. You can just vault over the damn thing. Free look, that'll be fun. Weapon handling has been tweaked, and I'll let you guys check that out. So just do. Snaky, snaky. And, oh look, there's a guy. Obviously, this is a new map. I thought it was a previous map, but I was told differently. If you can tell, the flag cap is slightly different. It's no longer centered, but that could be subject to change. Weapons are a bit different, so you'll no longer be able to spray full auto. It looks like weapons actually have more so kick that you normally see. And right here we will be slightly increasing sway effects when standing after sprinting, standing or after sprinting. I don't know why there's an or, but it's going to be a bit different, a bit more of a challenge. Weapon collision is going to be a thing, so that'll be fun. Sights and optics have been changed. So reload's going to take a bit longer, which will not be fun, but it is what it is. When you aim, these areas are going to get blurry with an optic. Obviously adjustable sights, but with the ACOG stuff, you won't be able to, use that like a side binocular. And the part I'm really excited for is machine gunner. Now these aren't heavy machine guns. A lot of people I've been seeing is like, I'm gonna be using the heavy MG. I'm gonna be using that heavy MG. No, heavy MGs are 50 cals or larger. Those are the big mounted machine guns. These are still technically light machine guns. They are classified as a crew served weapon, but they're not, you know, a heavy. But this is gonna be fun. US gets a M240 Bravo, I believe. Uh, GPMG, AR. Yep, the 240 Bravo for the US and the PKM for pretty much everybody else. Bipods, look at that. Oh, just awesomeness. But, bipods, you deploy it, helps with stability. I don't really need to go over that one. The change to the rush meta. Here's something that really needs to be, like, capitalized on. Because of this, if you rush a cap, which is, a pretty big thing in the game, you now have to clear that cap. You have to kill every person on the other team to be able to cap the flag. All right? I'm pretty sure this is just for the first flags. So right there, to address this, non-capturable flags will no longer be blockable by the enemy. So if you have one dude hiding really well, the entire enemy team could be sitting on that flag and not cap it. Like, that one dude can still cap the flag, the other enemy team cannot stop him. So, huge, huge, change. Rushing flags is still going to be there, but you're going to have to do more to hold those flags. Vehicle changes. Entering or exiting a vehicle and switching seats on the side of the vehicle is no longer instant, so it's going to take a minute. The duration depends on the vehicle and type of seat. So, one manning a vehicle, not going to be as much of a thing anymore. You're going to want to have two people. And, for example, the Russians BTR-82A will have access to a 30 millimeter high explosive HE ammunition, which, when it hits the ground, it blows up. Great for fucking infantry. This is the 30 mic, 30 mic BTR, and it'll still have those 30 millimeter armor piercing rounds, to deal with enemy armor. And the BTR and the BDRM variants have access to a secondary machine gun. So I'm going to assume instead of a 14, it's going to be a 50 cal or a 7.62, something that's a little bit more suited for infantry over, using that 14 and a half to engage vehicles. So this way you don't have to, waste all your 14 and a half ammo when you can just be like, hey, here's 7.62, let's jump onto that MG and use that. Mortars. So some vehicles will also have access to smoke launchers, providing a way. So bam, some of the vehicles, which this looks like a Striker, I don't know, because obviously it's a little difficult to see exactly what it is, will have a smoke screen. You can deploy a smoke screen. And mortars, you can thump smoke rounds out, boom, to go. So really, really interesting. Logistical changes. So now Logis can go back to main, and instead of getting, 1,000 ammo, 1,000 build points, you can get 2,000 ammunition points. Which, if that's the case, I'm really hoping they're going to increase the ammunition availability on a fob, because you know how it's 2,000 build points right now, 1,000 ammunition. Well, if they increase that, the first load you take on a Logi, which would be 1,000, like normal, perfect for bam getting a fob up. Excuse me, I have a slight cold right now. I apologize. But if it's 2,000 points, you could have a mortar fob set up almost instantly with the 1,000. Logi goes back, grabs 2,000 ammunition supplies, and brings it right back to the fob. Boom. 2,000 ammo, just thump, 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 thump. That would exponentially increase a mortar fob's deadliness. Now, if you want a super fob, you can do the exact opposite. Get 2,000 build points, load that thing, drop 2,000 at a time. So this way you have either build points or you have ammunition. So really be interesting. Round starting stage timer. So you now have this. This is what it's going to look like when you load into a map. Everybody gets to spawn in, so it's not like click, 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 that kind of shit. So this way, you'll be able to be like, hey, these are the vehicles we're going for. This is what we're going for. This is what we're going for. I'm not sure if you're going to be stuck there, period, or just stuck in the spawn. So, if you're just stuck in the spawn, then you're going to be able to go out, get to your vehicles, get ready for it. Yeah, right here. Whew, thank goodness. Main base. Organize your squads. Rolls. Get to the vehicles. Prepare to move out. However, you're unable to leave main base. Oh, it's glorious. So that's going to allow for rushing to be kind of shut down a bit more, because it's going to allow you both teams to stage, and hopefully that'll be what happens. It's not always the case, but it looks good. It'll be great for those tournaments, competitive play. So that's all. Hope you all had a great holidays thus far, and I will see you guys later. This is Striker saying later.